Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I'm going to be taking on the Yuke Cometh level 180 Chaos Challenge quest as part of Amidatelion's character event. And for this one I'm bringing a team of Amidatelion themselves, Layle and Squall, with a remove summon. So as those of you who may have watched my full video found out, I did actually manage to look my way into Squall's burst after like 2 multis, which is absolutely ridiculous and definitely not something I'm going to argue with whatsoever. So I did what every sane person does and noped out and decided to use tickets instead. And it actually did not take me very many at all. I've got a full Amidatelion. Obviously I've got their character boards all sorted out. I've got their full summon boards because the Mog Pass is amazing, or the Moogle Pass as it's called in Global. Their artifacts, on the other hand, are not so good. Like I've just done the bare minimum of artifact farming for this event. I did 1 triple book run of the Cosmos co-op, which we're now going to be getting going forwards, which is also pretty high. And that's going to make farming the co-ops a hell of a lot easier in my opinion. You just pop a triple book on that Cosmos and you just host all of your bells and you get a ton of artifacts and a ton of tokens. Like, I'm not encouraging people necessarily to play offline and not play it with other people, but if you want to do book runs, in my opinion, doing it offline is definitely the best way to go. Now, I already have a perfect Layle. I do not have his character boards. I could quite easily throw the points on him, but I don't really see myself using him that much going forwards, so I'm just going to stick with, summon boards. And my Squall, I still haven't got another 108 330, but to be honest, that's probably not the end of the world, because when he gets his rework later down the line in JP, he probably wants these more than he wants 330s anyway, because everyone's max bravery is ridiculous in the future. So that is what I have right now. I've got everyone fully set up. I'm pretty hyped to have pulled Squall's burst. I'm not going to lie, I was expecting to have to decide whether I wanted to pity it or not, so yeah, I made out like a bandit on the banner. Now, for the actual Chaos Quest. Yeah, I'm bringing Remove, by the way, because these slugs are actually resistant to Earth. There's a few summons you could bring. You could bring Ifrit if you want more Brave Shaving. You could bring Shiva if you want more speed. You could bring Remove for the max Brave, which is what I'm doing. You could bring Diablos, actually. If you bring an Amidatelion, and especially Deuce as well, then Diablos might not be a bad idea because you get more initial bravery, and Amidatelion actually has very, very high synergy with initial bravery characters because their bravery gen is through the roof. So I'm looking forward to using them with Ultimecia in the future. Anyway, these bosses have a gimmick. So if they get off this attack called Mucus Charge, it applies mucus space to the field, which delays everyone's turn by 1 each turn. So that means like you take a turn and you get delayed by an extra turn. Even if you have an instant turn rate move, you get delayed by a turn. But there is a little trick you can do. If you summon before you go into the boss wave and you delete the turns out of existence, then you won't have to worry about them getting that off until you kill one of them. And that's going to be what I'm going to be trying to do here. Now obviously Layle has very high synergy with Amidatelion because you set up an enemy for launch and you use Amidatellion's LD and you're laughing. I did that with Kais on the regular Chaos. It was just an absolute joke. It was great. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into it. So in my opinion, if you've got Ami, because they are such a powerful character at this point in time, it is by far the easiest challenge quest that we've had so far. It barely even deserves to be called a challenge in my opinion. So yeah, that's my hot take. So obviously let's go in with Solid Barrel because these guys don't really matter too much. Let's see, what do we do here? I love the music, by the way. I'm gonna get up a Crystal Idol just for some bravery gen, like just to get the buff up. Yeah. Let's put down the field burst. Freaking amazing music, what the hell? Let's just Renzo these fools out of the way. I can't believe I forgot to use Squall's LD. I forgot to use it. Oh, never mind, I'll use it next turn. So, yeah, I'm gonna delete this guy. Be gone from existence. And Layle, another reason Layle works well with Amidatelion is because Ami has a turn rate down and a speed down debuff, and Layle also has speed down. So the slower you make the enemies, the more effective turn deletion is, for obvious reasons. Let's get Squall's LD up. I'm going to stop being a smooth brain. And then we get Layle's EX aura up, which is also very nice. $10k bravery gen, just on one stack of that buff. It's pretty nice. No, B is not getting a turn. B is just going to sit there until we destroy it. I don't think I need to use any of the Mega Flares though, because Ramu's almost charged, and we need to make sure that we kill this thing in the summon, so that we can cheese the bosses on the next wave. No shame. No shame. Why would I have to put up with getting my turns delayed if I don't have to? That makes no sense. Okay, one more solid barrel. Should do it. Okay, now here we go into summon, and then Assault Trigger should take this thing out. There we go. Excellent. So now we're into the boss wave, and yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is going to set up a launch where possible. Well, let's get the field burst down with Layle. And let's get the Crystal Idol. Let's delay them. Meanwhile, Squall is looking very, very spicy with his bravery right now. Okay, HP attack should be enough. Yeah, I'm gonna Mega Flare while I'm in the summon. Delicious damage. Yes, please. Oh, and look at that. Both of the enemies are outside of the shells, and yeah, they've been deleted off the turn bar. Absolutely zero problem whatsoever. So if you want to know how to cheese this challenge quest, that's definitely it. Obviously that requires Ami though. It's very tempting to use a HP plus to launch there, but let's just do this. It's going to do absolutely dick for bravery damage, of course, because it's in the shell now. So if you want to be efficient about it, we pretty much just have to attack A if we want to do bravery damage. and we need to rely on batteries and launchers and things like that if we want to deal damage to B, which is what I'm going to do here. I think A can start to get deleted again. Nice, nice. Let's get up another rough divide on this guy over here. Of course, taking advantage of those AoE attacks where we can. Yep. And this is pretty much going to be it. This is going to be the challenge quest. So I think I might actually want to get Amidatelions. I might actually, yeah. What I'm going to do here is I am absolutely going to. I'm not going to use that just yet. I'm going to do another Renzo, and I'm going to get Ami's Crystal 65 up, and then we're going to burst with Squall. I think that's what we're going to do. So get with Crystal 65. Let's pop off another Crystal Idol and get a disgusting launch. And I'm just going to burst. So first turn I'm going to use Renzo. See how much brave regen we get. Oh, we only get 9,000. Oh, that's not much. 9,000. Man, I have 3 stacks of freaking. Oh, maybe it's because I've let their other buff run out. Maybe that's why I'm getting so little regen. So that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's do a rough divide. I'm doing it in this order because I'm now going to be able to use Crystal 65 to get another use of Renzo back, but I'll also regen Brave in the process, so that will make our final Renzo hit that much harder, as you can see. And now the burst finisher. Just won't do as much damage as it could, because the other one's in the shell, but you know. And you're damn right I have the burst music playing. Why the hell wouldn't I? Of course, because we have the splash damage up effect on, we can just use Comet over here on the one that's not in the shell and deal some pretty nice damage, and get another launch, because why not? Yeah, that's why I let Ami's buff fall off. Now I'm getting 18k regen with Squall. Okay, so I'm a little bit of a moron myself, but you know, whatever. That would have been nice to have in the burst, that extra like regen effect. That's what I was going for, really. But as you can see, this is by far the easiest challenge quest we've ever had. Mostly because of the cheese, but you know what? Why the hell not? Just go all out. Let's use Rough Divide while we actually can. Alright, it came out of its shell. How thoughtful. And of course it used Mucus Charge Plus, so we get delayed to Buggery, but this is my care face pretty much, because that thing's basically dead. Okay, and Squall gets to finish it. GG, no re. And there we go. That is going to be Amidatelions' supposed challenge quest. No problem. So, yeah, it barely needs to be said at this point. Unless you have a highly compelling reason for skipping Amidatelion, I highly recommend you pull for them. They're absolutely cheesy, and it is glorious. There's no good reason not to pull for them. They're ridiculous. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until the next time, take care, and goodbye.